I never imagined a Christmas dinner could feel like a battlefield, especially one hosted in my own company. Yet I sat there, silent, invisible, treated like an unwanted guest in a place where every brick, every chair, every glowing ornament technically belonged to me. No one knew, not my wife, not her coworkers, and definitely not her arrogant boss, because the purchase agreement had been finalized only hours earlier. The old owner insisted on a quiet transition until the official announcement the next morning. So I kept my head down, tugged at the collar of the only semi-formal shirt I owned, and watched the circus unfold. The moment we walked in, I sensed the shift in energy. My wife immediately loosened her grip on my arm the second her boss appeared. His hand hovered a little too long on her back when he greeted her. His eyes scanned me like I was a stain on the carpet. Every laugh he shared with her echoed louder than the Christmas music humming in the background. He didn't see a threat. He didn't see a man. He saw a prop. And that was his first mistake. My wife kept glancing around, as if embarrassed to be seen with me. She whispered quick criticisms, my clothes, my posture, my silence, trying to mold me into something more presentable for her colleagues. The irony was almost laughable. She didn't know she was trying to adjust me for a room full of people who would be reporting to me in less than 12 hours. Then came the moment that shifted the entire atmosphere at the table. A toast. Her boss stood with a glass of wine and tapped his spoon dramatically. Lights dimmed slightly as everyone turned their attention to him. I remained seated, my expression unreadable. To loyalty, he said, holding my wife close by the waist, and to those who stand by us even when they have questionable taste at home. Laughter exploded across the table. A few people tried to hide their smirks. My wife stiffened for a second, then forced a smile to match theirs. I felt something cold coil inside me, sharp, quiet, patient. But that wasn't the worst part. He pulled her toward him, leaned down, and kissed her right there in front of everyone. Not a polite greeting. Not a harmless peck. A claiming. My heartbeat slowed. Not from shock, no, this was something older, something calmer. Like a storm gathering strength in silence. My wife didn't push him away. She laughed. She brushed her hair behind her ear. She played along. People around us cheered, clinking glasses like it was some kind of holiday entertainment. And I just sat still. Not the way a defeated man sits still, but the way a man sits when he already knows how the story ends. They thought I stayed quiet because I was weak. They thought I kept my eyes lowered because I was ashamed. They thought my silence meant surrender. What they didn't know, what none of them could possibly imagine, was that the entire company was already mine. The building. The salaries. The future promotions. The disciplinary decisions. Every single person laughing at me tonight would be standing in rows tomorrow morning, facing the new owner they humiliated without knowing. I looked at my wife. I looked at her boss. I let their arrogance paint the scene however they wanted. Because the show wasn't tonight. The show was tomorrow. And I was going to let them perform one last time before the curtain finally fell.